immigrants more important than Americans? I'd like to hear an answer. Why are illegal immigrants more important than homeless people sleeping on the streets? Why do we in one of the biggest economies here in California take care of illegal immigrants, but our people are sleeping on the streets? Nobody can ever answer that question. Why don't people put American citizens first, but illegal immigrants get everything? And I hope you post this. I want this to go viral because I give a damn and I care about my community and I'm going to fight for it. And I am 100% voting for Donald Trump. The Democrat Party does not put our people first. Nope. They put sanctuary cities first. They put illegal aliens first. They tax us. They tax our water. You can't even do laundry and shower on the same day. Wow. Meanwhile, President Trump is signing a United States-Mexico-Canada agreement, and he's signing trade deals, and he's cutting our taxes, and he's securing the border, and he's putting our veterans first. I am proud of President Trump, and I am voting for him because he's putting the American people first, period.
Peace and love, everyone. This is Sister Iman, Current News. So you have homeless New Yorkers. They are calling out the mayor for giving the illegals a red carpet, giving them shelter, phones, TVs, Xbox games, and other services, while the homeless citizens get no kind of services at all. I will play this video clip.
Mayor Adams is taking heat tonight over his new shelter for migrants on Randall's Island.
And his critics are the men who live in a homeless shelter just yards away from this new facility. CBS 2 political reporter Marsha Kramer is here now with what some are calling a tale of two shelters. Marsha?
Well, Dana and Dick, if you're forced to live in a 65-year-old former psychiatric hospital that's been turned into a men's shelter, you can't help being jealous of the soft landing the city is providing for migrant men newly arrived from South America, especially if you have a bird's-eye view of the new facility.
We get treated better. They get treated better than us. That's not fair.
They treat you wrong like you're lower than nothing.
Gabriel De La Cruz and Lee Brown live in a men's homeless shelter that is about 350 yards as the crow flies from the new tent city for migrants opened by the city this week. But in terms of treatment and quality of life, the centers are poles apart. The pictures tell the tale. Men at the migrant center, who are only supposed to be here for 4 days, have a recreation room with multiple TVs, plush couches, telephones for calling home, Xboxes, foosball tables, and games. The recreation room at the homeless shelter, where men stay indefinitely, has a single TV and uncomfortable molded plastic chairs. That's it. The migrants have a cafeteria with condiments on the table, a rotating menu of South American specialties, even bottled water and soft drinks in coolers. There are no condiments on the tables at the shelter. Water comes from a red and yellow jug, and the meals, overcooked mac and cheese, appears to be a staple.
Oh, the food is gone, man. Forget about it. The food is just garbage, man. It's not cooked well.
Lee Brown says the elevators are always broken.
I'm a diabetic. Right now, I got to walk up 6 flights of stairs. 7 flights of stairs.
Both men say Mayor Adams should even the playing field.
He should make it even. We've been here for the longest, and we're getting treated the worst.
I put the question to the mayor.
This is not about comparing those who need assistance and care from the city. We're not doing that. There's always going to be reasons that people are going to feel as though someone else is getting something better than them. My job is to make sure everyone gets a place to sleep, that's safe, 3 meals a day, and the support that they need so they can cycle out of being in the shelter.
The mayor ducked the question of whether the cost of caring for the 21,000 asylum seekers who have now arrived here will force the city to cut other services.
And it's an economic challenge. We need money from the White House. We need to allow people to be able to work.
Well, so far the city has not received a dime from the feds, but the mayor said he was grateful for new border policies that have slowed the flow. Today, for example, only 2 buses arrived from Texas. It used to be 9 or 10 a day. That's what the mayor said. Dick and Dana.
All right, Marsha, thank you.
I really can't believe that this mayor and the Democrats will welcome these illegals to our cities in their arms, giving them the awards and benefits from our struggle. The country that we built from the bottom up made it into a richest country. They neglected us, for real, and choose the illegals to be the new citizens. They forgot all the regular citizens that's been living here for a long time. You got them suffering. You got a lot of homeless people. They're not getting the services that they need. There's no affordable housing. But you want to give these illegals shelter and all these services. And guess who has to pay for them? Us taxpayers. That is a blow to the head. Our people needs to take a stand and fight against these illegals. We can't let them gentrify our neighborhoods to force us out. The Biden administration awards $80 million contract that will ban GPS tracking devices on illegal immigrants. This should ring a bell to us citizens. They allow them here without tracking, with no kind of background check. They could be spies, they could be pedophiles, gang members, human traffickers, etc. And they also go to military bases to train to fight. And Dr. Claude Anderson told us over 20 years ago that these illegals will replace us. And look what's happening now. And the reason why they bring in all these illegals, because guess what? The midterm elections is here. So they want all these illegals, they want them to vote illegally, to vote them Democrat. And that is against the law because they are not U.S. citizens. They are breaking the law. And those who voted for Biden, I hope you're happy, because he is effing up the entire nation. The only solution is that we got to get rid of these politicians that don't serve us, causing confusion and destruction. The borders gotta close. And these illegals gotta go back to their country and barred from re-entry. We need a new leader that can bring this country back in shape, back in order, and to look out for their own people first and no outsiders. That's all I have to say. Tell me what you think. Please like and share this video. Until next time, peace.